Swayam Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadambini Dadati Swapadanti. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namah. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshakarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Gaurabhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Good morning, dear devotees. Thank you so much for joining this call and appreciate you all for being here on this journey of reading Madhurya, Sri Madhurya Kadambini. So I'll just do like a quick overview and then also share all the couple documents that I have for the complete summary of this book. So we'll just do the invocation prayer. This is how we had started and this is the final summary. So let's just do that. Ridva Prenava Bhakti Sasya Vitate Sanjeevani Swagama Ramde Kamatapasuda Adamani Vishvapagolasini Sankino Sarasini Havaya Bhuya Prabhu Shri Chaitanya Kripani Rankushamaha Madhurya Kadambini. Again, this we saw that Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, with all this so much of mercy, he has translated the verse from Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the verses 15 to 16, 1, 4, 15 through 16. This is the verse where he stretched it, wrote the complete essay on it, and basically gave us the full pathway, the 9 steps leading up to Prema Bhakti. So that's what he has done. So this is the verse. First, there is association with devotees by which one gains faith. Adhau Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya Tato Nartha Nivrati Syat Tato Nishta Ruchi Tatha Atha Shakti Tato Bhavas Tatha Prema Priyantachati Sada Kanam Ayam Premana Pradhurbhave Bhavet Krama. So first gain faith, then associate with the devotees to learn the scriptures, and then practices bhakti. The anarthas are then destroyed. Steady bhakti without confusion follows. Desire for the Lord, ruchi appears. This is followed by spontaneous desire for the Lord, ashakti. This becomes bhava and then becomes prema. So this is the progression for manifesting prema for those performing sadhana bhakti step by step. And we also saw the different steps starting from Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, Nishta, Ruchi, Ashakti, Bhava, and Prema. So that were the 9 steps, the showers we saw. There were 8 showers and then the 9 steps of advancing to Prema Bhakti. And then I'm just going to now go through this chart, right? This is the chart I was saying yesterday that we can look at it, right? See, look at this, right? In the beginning, there is Shraddha, the awakening of faith. As the wine of the bhakti grows, the devotional qualities that manifest continue to mature. Sadhu Sangha nourishes the wine at every stage, and this is the creeper of bhakti. Bhakti Lata Bij, right? This is the creeper. And let's take a look here, right? So what happens is as we gain faith, Sadhu Sangha, as you can see, is the vine. All along Sadhu Sangha is there. You see that? All along it is nurturing our devotion. So the first 2 leaves come out. They are the Kleshagni and Shubhada. So Kleshagni is bhakti, destroying all the miseries. We talked about the 5 types of miseries. Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, and Abhinivesha. The fear of death, absorption in worldly objects, and everything is right here. And what are the 4 types of sins that we can see? prarabdha is the fructified sin, a prarabdha which is not yet come out yet, right? It is all there but not fructified yet. Then we have the uta, seeds of sin, and then bija papa, the desired seed of sin. So we saw all of that, and bhakti destroys all of this. So you can see this is Vaidi sadhana bhakti. Even here it is Vaidi sadhana bhakti, right? The two leaves. Shubhada, what happens with Shubhada is that bhakti bestows all auspiciousness, and the devotee really starts developing these qualities: kindness, mercy, forgiveness, truthfulness, simplicity, equality, patience, gravity. All of these qualities are now starting to really like ornaments on this devotee. They are starting to form. And then there's also distaste for objects that are unrelated to Bhagavan, and the thirst for which is related to Bhagavan. So the taste is developing, right? It goes on. So see how early on these two leaves came out, the Kleshagni and Shubhada, right? And then the sadhusanga continued. Initiation is usually received during that stage. And then Bhajana Kriya. Bhajana Kriya, we saw that in the beginning stage, it is Anishtita Bhajana Kriya, which is unsteady bhajan. And then we go on to the steady, right? So here is the unsteady Bhajana Kriya. What do we see that? We see the Utsahamai, initial enthusiasm. And then we have the Ganatarala, thick and thin practice, Yuda Vikalpa, oscillating resolve. We have so many questions. Should I do this? Should I do that? Then we have Vishaya Sangara, struggling with sense enjoyment, Niyama Kshama, inability to uphold vows. We make a list of so many things to do, but we are not able to keep up. Tarangarangini, enjoying the mundane benefits of bhakti. So this is all unsteady devotion, right? Slowly, then what happens? Still cleansing process, clearing of obstacles, right? And these five are then here it comes. See, then Anartha Nivriti. In Anartha Nivriti, we talked about the four major anarthas that we have. Dushkruta, which is the obstacle born of past sinful act. Kruta, which is from the past bias. Then Bhakti Utta, which is obstacle because Bhakti is imperfectly performed Bhakti, which is Labha, Puja, Pratishtha. Remember all of this? We get the worship, adoration, gain, and we start thinking, we are the enjoyer. So that's the other anartha. And the big one, Aparadota, obstacles born of past offenses. This is the one where the 10 offenses of the holy name was zoomed in, and also we zoomed in into Sadhu Ninda. Remember this one, and also we went over the demigod worship and everything in here. The 10 offenses of the holy names. That's what it was with Anartha and everything. Moving on, the last five obstacles. So from Anishtita Bhakti, then this is we are getting to the steady bhakti, but before we can get to Nishtha stage, these are the last five things, obstacles that we need to clear, which is Laya, drowsiness, Vikshepa, distraction, Apratipati, incompetence, Kashaya, contaminate all consciousness, Rasavada, taste for mundane pleasure. So these five things need to be cleared. When that's cleared, we come to the stage of Nishtha, which is now unshakable resolve. So in there, we saw that there are two, right? Two kinds, where there are Tad Anukula Vastu Vartini, which is resting in that. So the qualities, somebody has those qualities which is favorable to bhakti. And then we have one that is resting directly in bhakti. So those were the two types of nishthas we saw. And then we have progressing towards a taste for bhajana, which is ruchi. In ruchi, then we have the two, which is vastu visheshta apekshani, which is the taste dependent on external excellence. And whereas the other ruchi, where it doesn't matter who's giving the class, it doesn't matter who's singing the kirtan, I am going to relish it anyways, because guess what? Everything is related to Krishna. So this is the second kind. Again, in the first stage where we are so much like discriminating, I can only listen to this person, I can only hear from this kirtan here, there are slight impurities still left. However, then when it progresses, then it doesn't matter. All it matters is Krishna Katha, Krishna Bhajan. That's all you're caring about. Further, it goes on to Ashakti, strong attachment to Krishna. He and Krishna is the object of bhajana, right? Ashakti. Continuing on, here it is, Bhava, right? The flowers have come out. And here is the stage where it is Sudurlabha. Bhava is very rare, very rarely one obtains that Bhava. And along with Bhava, the two qualities, Sudurlabha being very rare, and the second quality is that it is Moksha Lagatukrit, where a devotee in the Bhava stage derives liberation. They care nothing about liberation because they're so attached to Krishna at that point. And then we talked about the 5 kinds of relationships, the rasas, Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya rasa. And this is the topmost fruit, which where somebody goes the highest level, which is Prema Bhakti. And in there is the last 2 qualities we saw, which is Sandarananda Visheshatma. Prema Bhakti is imbued with a condensed superlative pleasure. And then Krishna, Krishni, where Prema Bhakti is capable of attracting Sri Krishna. And guess what? At this stage, Krishna is conquered by the devotee and completely in control of that devotee. So that's the stage where it is the ultimate Prema Bhakti. So this is kind of an overview of the entire Bhakti Lata. See, so beautifully blossoming. So I'll go ahead and share this document. And then Maharaj also shared one other document, which was actually based upon the details by Bhanuswami Maharaj. So in this also I'll share with you very nice tables where you can see the unsteady, steady bhakti and what is the difference. See, we talked about these verses and all the details are there. So I'll go ahead and share these 2 documents. I think that will help up just to summarize the entire Madhurya Kadambini. Again, thank you so much, devotees, for this opportunity. I really appreciated reading through this and for my own purification. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thanks for wonderful presentation.
Excellent, Mataji, for the